Features of export management. We are going to discuss about export management. Here certain thoughts to be think in your mind about export management. There must be efficiently to increase the export volume of trade, and simultaneously exporters should get more profit, and also in return importers should also get more profit and also satisfaction. While going for export management, there must be a statistical planning, organizing, coordinating, and controlling all activities related to export of goods and services to other countries from our domestic country. Likewise, there are several aspects to be point out that prior to tourism and the various activities to be followed in the uh, exports of goods and services from one country to another country. Here we have to think about export marketing next to export management. Here comes a definition by an author, B.S. Rauthur. Export marketing includes the management of marketing activities for products across the national boundary or a country. And here we are going to discuss with the features of export management. There are several points to be discussed, and first and foremost important point here is to be discussed is first point is systematic procedure and process. We can see this as it's a systematical process. The export manager undertakes various marketing activities such as marketing research, product design, branding, packaging, pricing, promotion, etc. All these aspects require collection of data, analysis of data, then it should be interpreted with the data in order to take systematically export marketing decisions. And the next point we are going to discuss is large scale operations. Here it involves a large scale marketing and a production operation of goods and services so that the firm gets the benefit of economics of scale and increased profit margin. Import from other countries also prefer in place large orders. Simultaneously, we go for dominancy of multinational corporation. It need a huge investment and conduct of business operation all over the world. Major share of foreign trade is captured by MNCs and TNCs. TNCs is nothing but transnational corporations. Therefore, they dominate in export management activities throughout the world. And next point we are going to discuss is domination of development countries. Most of the companies are from countries like USA, Japan, Germany, and so to produce and sell good quality of goods at a low cost on massive scale with the help of advanced technology in which the rich and developed countries always dominate the international business activities. And here go for the fifth point is trade barrier. While exporting trade, there are several trade barriers like tariff and non-tariff barriers. And by the way, there are another one is trading blocks. Export trade is subject to trade blocks or the association of countries situated in a particular region whereby they come to a common understanding regarding rules and regulations to be followed while exporting and importing goods and among them. For example, the European Union, the North American Free Trade Association, that is a NAFTA, or comes under trading blocks for the satisfying level of moving goods from one country to another country with these trade blocks. And it's a very important aspect is next one is advanced technology. Export market is highly competitive, and exporters should be able to sell quality articles at competitive price. Use of advanced computer vision technology must make the goods globally competitive so that there are several to be things in a different manner. And about foreign exchange regulations, it's a very important aspect of feature in regarding export regulations imposed by different countries. It relates to payment and collection of export proceeds. In addition to that, export marketing is subject to other rules and regulations related to health and safety, environmental protections, and etc. All such regulations affects the free movement of goods among the countries. The next point we are going to discuss is about globalization or perishing the country. Foreign trade is the need of each country to help globally to export goods and services from at the global level. And next to that, diverse customs and traditions. The export markets differ in languages, customs, and traditions. Therefore, the exporter may not be able to cope up with this diversity. Therefore, he has to be selective. He has to deal with such markets where he can easily handle or overcome such differences or diversities. And next two point is high amount of risk is involved in the business, and the profitable also very risky. However, such a uh, amount of risk is to be overcome here, such as cancellation of an order, non-calculation of documents, non-payment of transport risk, foreign regulation risk, and these risks to be reduced by various formats so that the high risk can be overcome. And the last documentation formalities in this slide is about discussing about documentation formalities. While export marketing, it's a subject to various documentation formalities. The exporters require various documents to be submit them to various authorities, including customs officer, port trust, and etc. The documents including bill of lading, commercial, consular, invoice, shipping bill. They have to maintain certificate of origin, shipping bill, and so on. And the next point here we are going to discuss is international marketing, that is research. While export the goods from one country to another country, they have to know the knowledge about customers, dealers, and competitors, those who are in the domestic market and also in the export market. And next to that, we are going to discuss is marketing mix. It's nothing but it's required the right marketing mix for the target market. That is, exporting the right product at the right place with the right promotion. The exporter can adapt different marketing mixes from different export markets. And finally, we are going to discuss three-phased competitions as one of the most important features of export management. That is about foreign trade market is highly competitive in nature. The competition is three-dimensional. First dimension is about competition from Indian exporters, and next dimension is about competition from local producers of importing country, and third competition dimension is about competition from exporter of other nations. So by the way, we are able to discuss the features of export management in a deliberate manner. So if there is any queries, you can contact by this mail ID so that we can discuss and finally we can go ahead. Thank you.